teker, ismétlem indul a teker, hihetetlenül benne vagyunk a szakmába. Elkezdődött a stream. Welcome to the multinational audience if they are here. Megkezdjük, és megtesszük, amit meg kell tenni, amit megkövetel a haza, és folytatjuk a streamet. Folytatjuk, hát újra nekiállunk. Fura, hogy úgy lett, hogy ma nem lesz stream, aztán 2 lett, de amíg tud lenni, addig lesz. Viszont hamarosan egy kicsit pauzolni kell majd a streamet, viszont a hangomat legalábbis, a játék az viszont menni fog, viszont jelenleg még neki indítani, hiszen ki senki. Várom, hogy történjen valami a streamen, történjen valaki fenn, vagy valami. Addig mehet a beat. Én úgy gondolom.
Crew positions. Ready up. Driver ready. Gunner ready.
Az egy egérpatkány. That's a mouse. Very nice. What's there to hate about the meme machine? Well, that it's terrible in the game, but guys, it's a meme machine anyways. That's not its problem. Yeah, that was kind of an asshole move. Blood is literally made out of push. A bokros Gyuri. Az egybesült állatok elnöke, Bokros Gyurika. Volt elnöke. Bokros Gyuri. Hát, nem szép. Azt kell, hogy mondjam, nem szép. Nem szép, amit itt művelnek. Not really nice például. Ezt még egy kicsi időbe fog tartani, lesz egy kis trafik most megint. Holy shit! Oh shit! Alright! Rat! Motherfucking! BMP2, aha, yeah, BMP2. Yeah, I remember you. Hello! Finally back to the stream. You were up last time. May I ask what time it is in your country right now? Just so I know that today we had an earlier stream and you weren't there, so I just want to know if the problem was that it was the time when that stream was around. So just kind of what I'm. Oh my goodness. Shit. Well, that did not work out at all. Maybe I should have loaded it. 54. Oh yeah, then it's definitely at the time. It's 1:54. It's that late for you. PM or AM? In the evening or in the morning? Because, or, well, it's an idiotic question. I mean, after midnight or like after 12 o'clock? Something. That could be. But yeah, I guess it's 1:54, then I'm thinking that it's after midnight. 1:54. Yeah, that could definitely be a problem. Because I will usually stream at this time, most likely. I could maybe bring it more forwards. I can also bring it a bit later. It depends. Hello, man. Oh god. This shot first. Sure, today we did actually plan on playing arcade. Just a few games of naval because why the fuck not? So yeah. That's a sensible thing to add today. Alright, that's nice, I appreciate that. Can actually maybe set up like not two monitors, which is somewhat of a problem in the sense that usually if someone starts streaming then they have two monitors, but I still have a phone which can look at the chat if it's on the pinch. But yeah, I will try and look at it. Ground arcade, I don't play ground arcade literally at all, but for you maybe I can try. I can try again. Hello. Yeah, I set up the chat. I can see the chat. Yeah, that's absolutely not a good thing. And rocket. M60A2. Never knew that the M60s had rocket. Definitely move down for arcade. In BRs, not here in 7.7. But maybe it's not gonna be bottom tier, but like I think 2.7 is nice. 2.7 is more nice in arcade than playing at higher BRs. With more serious opponents and like people just throwing shells around and camping. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm just trying to somehow. What the hell is this match, anyways? I'll move out to somewhere around the rocks. Good trains. Well, they have like yeah, kind of an overpowered tree in the early tiers, and then they are falling off because they don't have anything special to really put up, really show. You get the early Landswerks, which are really good, and then you have nothing at all for Sweden. Like nothing at all for Sweden. Like you can, you have Centurions, but there are a lot of Centurions in the game. Hello. I'm gonna hit that with this low velocity gun. Let me try another pass. Yeah, we got that. Let's scoot away. What? This is already a scout zone. That's nice. That's pretty nice from them. What the hell? The stink? You mean the skink? Yeah, I have the skink recently. I got it, but I don't really. I prefer this one over the skink. They are just the same BR, but the skink is just slower. Can be good, but I'd rather play it at a lower tier. But here at 7.7, I'd rather just stick to the boss war. This been an absolute meme. Mad Max truck of a vehicle. Oops, look, that's a plane. No, that's a helicopter. No fucking shit, Sherlock. It absolutely did not work out the way I wanted it to. For its battle rating, there is nothing, in my opinion. There's nothing that is extremely overpowered, and it's not the 6.7 Spitfire. Maybe like the 20mm or Typhoon, because that performs surprisingly well in a pretty low BR. It's not overpowered, but certainly pretty good. Hello. Helicopter, helicopter. Look, there's a paracooper. Helicopter, helicopter. No, the other typhoon. It hit him, but didn't really hurt him. No, that hurt him. Oh, I'm dead.
Engine burning. Go down, conscious. Man up.
For having decent. Really? Well, let's see if I get them. I'll get there eventually, I guess. So we're getting somewhere at the very least. I know one person's whereabouts, and that's exactly the guy who just killed me. There's a wyvern as well. Pretty much at one era. I barely even started, and I don't have much to say. But yeah, thank you. I am happy with the praise. But I'm not taking that for granted. Sure. No, that the guy doesn't seem to look. Maybe I have died, but that was for the greater good. Could have also just not died there and not bombed them. But at least now my team has actual chance at close air support, because for some fucking reason Gaijin decided it's a good idea to, no, not here, the Tier 5, I guess. Yeah, that's 763 to throw a minigun. Thank you. I think that was it. Yes, it was a nice double kill. That, like, Gaijin decided at 7.7 it's completely fine that the Americans have a minigun with high fire rate and high muzzle velocity and a radar on an anti-air. That is obviously perfectly fine. This thing is obviously perfectly fine with this little radar it has, so now you know how to lead your shots. And not just that your shots are now accurate, but you have such an insane volume of fire that is completely mental. And what Gaijin said about it, they said nothing about it, just threw this thing at 7.7 and expected the bird to just have a fine little time, I guess. What's worse than them? That's actually a good thing. I want to know what's worse than them. I mean, they are only bad. The American is only bad because the volumetric hell that they have with their mantlet shields is absolutely mental, and when you try to penetrate them, then your shot is gonna be stopped because you have like absolutely mental spaced armor here. You just can't get through here, so you need to shoot somewhere else. You have too much angling for APDS here. So you can only shoot in this small spot, maybe this small spot, and then maybe here. At this point, small spot. Which then results in, like, this thing is killable, and the other American heavies are also killable. It's just not easy. And they are already showing the signs that later MBTs will have. Just face towards your enemies, and you will be pretty much immune. But if you get flanked, you are pretty much dead. But again, you can usually play around with that. That's not really the end of the world. That, well, better players can position, and worse players will just die. That's how it is. And I'm gonna laugh because I am not playing as those tanks, and I get. No, they won't do anything about it. They are American. They are American tanks. If they nerf it, then the entire community will go batshit insane, completely nuts, absolutely mental. So they really can't do anything if they decide that they are doing nerf to Americans, then they have to somehow make that work. But how would they make that work? They really can't, or else everyone just gonna go complete nuts. Because, oh my god, America isn't number one once. But pretty much Britain has to suffer from terrible normalization APDS, and that's about how they're where their pains are mainly at, and because the game decided absolutely smartly that this is one of the top priorities for ammo, instead of holding all the ammo down here in the bottom first and then only as an extra measure adding them here. Now, if anything penetrates you in the front, you're immediately getting an ammo rack. So the only way to not get ammo racked is to angle your tank just a little bit, so you will have too much angle for the side to be penetrated, and not enough, like too much angle, like has enough angle to maybe dodge the shot, but mainly you have to shoot first with nothing else. Yeah, it's BRs are basically based on first an estimate, and then they see how the vehicle performs, and if they are overperforming, then they are in earnings, then they nerf them. Basically, this is how the United States gets the worst fucking BRs ever. How there are two planes that are exactly the same. The F4U4 Corsair and the F4U4B Corsair. These two planes are exactly the same in every single thing, except that this one has 20mm cannons. These two planes fly exactly the same. One is at 4.3 and the other is at 5.7. Do you know what this means? Basically, people are retarded. They don't know how to use the F4U4 efficiently. They don't know how to energy fight, how to rate fight. They don't know how to properly use this plane. So they are either boo and zoom in a completely dumb way, they are turn fighting, or most likely head-oning. And with this plane, with the 50 cals, you're not gonna experience that much success by using those tactics. You have really good flight performance, but because the people misuse this plane, that it gets lowered in BR because, well, it performs terrible because people don't get rewards with it. And then you have the F4U4B, which gets some really good 50 cas. Like really, these guns, these slap. Now Gaijin sees that this plane is also misused, but because in misuse, this plane still can perform really well by just simply completely overthrowing everything with head-ons with powerful guns. This one gets higher earnings. So now Gaijin decides to put the F44B at a much higher BR because the rewards are so much more. And now if you actually and if this plane gets an actual fair matchup against someone, it will get completely disintegrated in the matchmaking because, of course, it faces enemies that it should not face at 5.7, but it still does because basically the reward system thinks that you are not climbing and you have already head-on 3 people and have died, but you also killed 2 people. So now you're in a net positive in rewards, so this plane is actually a successful one. But if you try to use it smartly and like try and get more than 1 kills, maybe try and win the match, you're gonna find that you are in an active disadvantage. This plane is very well usable, even at 5.7, but it shouldn't be up there. And there's a lot of planes that suffer this kind of distortion, such as my favorite one, the Tale of the Two Key 61s, the one Hei and the Otsukai are very different planes, with the Otsukai having much better engine and better flight performance. Still, this one is only at 4.7. These are both at 4.7. And this one is in a folder and in only rank 3. So people will assume that the Key 61 one Hei is much better than this one. In flight performance as well, well, no, it really is simple. This one flies terribly, but has really good German guns, which have Minengeschoss and high damage. So basically, this thing can kill people more easily, and if it is misused, you can gather some resources quickly by doing nothing, basically. And then they are putting this thing at the same place because it does actually, and then using it with more skill just results in actually being able to influence the match much more, getting more kills, getting more rewards. But people can't use flight performance as well as good guns. So most underrated air 3 is a good question. It is simple and not, because you have the USA and the Soviet Union, which are basically the only 2 horsemen of the top tier. And because people only play because of top tier, then every single other nation's tech tree is completely overshadowed. If you come to the game only to play aircraft, you're either playing America or Soviet Union. You're not gonna touch anything else, except if you're like a World War II nerd. Then you may touch Germany or Britain because Spitfire and BF-109 is arguably more famous than the Lavochkin 5. And then everything else is completely underrated. France is like this can really go to the most underrated tech air 3 in the entire game, because you are like having the Mirage and even F-16. You have really good planes all over the place in all of high tier. Even in low tier, you at least get interesting planes that are not completely copy paste, and you also have a few American designs which are specifically there to help you with the struggle with literally 60 ammo, only 60 20mm ammo type of problems. With all these gimmicks of the actual French planes, then you can still have P-63 and F-6, F-5 to have some success at the lower tiers, which balance itself fairly well out. So, but France then gets some of the best planes once the jet age begins. Because at tier 5, you immediately get the Oregon, the Barogan, the Vator, and everything around here. You get the Alpha Jet E, Eshole. Uh, you get all of these vehicles, even some American ones, still keeping up with the American imported planes, which is not a bad thing, mind you. You get a lot of good planes for France, and because it's not the US and it doesn't get played. But then even there is still one tree that I think deserves a lot more love, and that's China. But the problem with China is that it can be really hard to get where it actually is worth it. Like, yes, there are a lot of really good planes that China offers, but they are all copy-paste versions from other nations. You have American plane, Japanese plane, you have more American plane, you have Soviet plane. You have a hodgepodge of all these aircraft in the early tiers, and then you get to the end of the Warlord era, and you immediately swap to only the domestic Chinese, the Soviet imports and the domestic Chinese vehicles, or the MiG-9s, like imported vehicles. You can see all of these vehicles, and you also have the Taiwan tree, or, well, you shouldn't say that, like the Republic of China tree with American vehicles littered around. Where's Jet is definitely in. It's a very good question. Very good question. If there was one jet that I really didn't want to play at all, because it's so bad that it can be played, then I don't even know, because I really like early jets, even though they have a lot of problems. Well, I guess it's the Messerschmitt 163 B0. This plane is absolutely vile, because this one is at 8.7. You're constantly fighting jets. Most of them actually have guided missiles, and you're literally you have like 3 minutes of fuel, which you can extend to about 12 minutes of fuel, a good dogfighting performance, low range for attacks, and you just basically are a sitting duck to everyone who uses a missile. It's not even a chance that you are actually going, but at least you have the 20mm MG 120s, but that doesn't really save this thing from being useful or not. It's just not good. The HO229 V3 is also bad, but at least it is usable and it can be fun. That's the only thing that really saves this thing from being the worst. And trust me, even the Kika is better, because the Kika is flying well. I can't really say much about higher tier jets. Like, yeah, you have things like the Japanese F104J Starfighter, which doesn't get flares, but for some reason is at 10.3. It's completely dog shit, it's terrible, but you're still in high tier missile sling tier. You can use 20G AIM-9Ps to sling at people, and you have 6 of them, so you have a chance at getting a kill. At the very least, that's one thing that is very much misunderstood in top tier. That yes, there are weaker vehicles, but nothing is unusable, because as long as you can yeet a missile, then you can get a kill.
Mic off. Mic on.
Anyhow, I'm back. Hornet is really good, but it's not a jet. But the Hornet is really good. I'm trying to think who the other person is who's watching and is not actually here on the chat. What is that me? Good question. I just, maybe it is me. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, the Hornet is really good. It does have a few backsides, like terrible maneuverability, but it's a heavy fighter. It's doing what it has to do. It's doing it well. I think I should continue on playing matches. I just don't know what. Also, I want to take a look at how the Fox is going. Oh god, it still has 21,000 experience. I'll have to go until I can actually just buy all these vehicles and begin grinding the Chieftain. I also should get the Falcon. I should get the Falcon, but like I can't even use the Falcon if I get it, so I think I will move on to like 8.7 Chieftain. I don't know if I want the Vickers, because I mean I am interested, but this thing, but like the Vickers Mark 11 exists, and I hate this thing. Like this thing looks this looks like the most retarded thing in War Thunder right now. Overall, this is a fucking truck which has a tank, an entire MBT turret mounted on top of it, and I don't even know how the hell does the suspension even cope with that. Maybe the armor is reduced, which is most likely, yeah, the armor is reduced. Doesn't even have composites, so there is a 105mm LRF gun running around the battlefield. Alright, let's play an arcade game. Shouldn't take fighters because I can't use them anyway. Which is sad. I'm not gonna take in more vehicles because I just don't see the point. I really don't want to play arcade games, but I will try one for you. One game.
Mic off. Mic on.
Why should I not use the Soviets? I'd like to play some... Well, if I'm gonna play arcade, then maybe I am gonna use the Soviets.
Mic off. Mic on.
Practical. Also because the T-34 is fast. That's a big reason why I'm gonna play the Soviets in arcade. I might as well because I don't really like playing the arcade in general. Except for naval, because it actually works well for naval. You get higher TTK for no reason, but also with that you get more rewards, because in naval your score actually your rewards actually depend on how much damage you can cause, and in arcade you can cause a lot of damage because people just don't die, they just soak in the damage, and you can also soak in a lot of damage, so kind of makes I could have, yeah, I could use the Crusader maybe, because it was fun.
Детонатор правее. Топливо сейчас! Нас подбили! Цель подбита! Ходовая вышла из строя. Горит!
I'm gonna die here.
Цель подбита! Нас подбили!
Yeah, that was to be expected. I could have played the British in arcade. But yeah, that's. I think this is appropriate for this type of battle. Anti-concrete shells only.
Т-34, 11 часов. Дистанция 500 метров.
Hello, man.
Авиация на подлете.
Oh, he was behind cover. I don't.
Недолет.
He's so fucking weird.
Нас подбили. Нас подбили. Цель уничтожена.
I guess he died. In the middle of the body.
Т-34.
As a T-34, I wanted to shoot
450 метров.
the crew out. Like usually I do.
Танк! 2 часа! Дистанция 550 метров! Нас подбили!
Well, that's weird.
Правая гусеница повреждена! Левая гусеница повреждена! Нас подбили!
Got a diesel exploding.
Танк 12 часов! Дистанция 550 метров! Бронеавтомобиль! 1 час! Дистанция 500 метров!
Can't lob it at over for some reason.
Недолет! Т-34!
Should use this thing as a
12 часов! Дистанция 550 метров! Бронебойным готово! Внимание, воздух!
Well, thanks.
12 часов! Дистанция 500 метров! Нас подбили! Танк! 1 час! Близко!
Still don't like arcade. There, an arcade game with the British. Ah, it's no problem. In the SARC Mark IV, I may have the ability to do something funky, and that's basically the only thing I'm planning on for this match. Do something funky with the large amount of mobility, and also with the Matilda. But
To battle. Ready up. Driver ready. Gunner ready. Loader ready.
we put the penetration markers and everything anywhere because I never played. Like, I don't play arcade generally. A lot of people do play arcade, even in higher tiers, but I just don't. I just think the game feels more balanced without the arcade bonuses. Majd mondtam Balázsnak, hogy... I do see that there are viewers, but just that they aren't online on chat for some reason, and I don't like that. Please say hello. You're nuts. You're not saying that's okay, just... I'm saying that people are engaging with this stream.
11 o'clock. Range 500. Just up. We've been hit. Target destroyed. Tank, 1 o'clock. Here. Target damage.
I am down to 1 crew. That is not good. So quick. Down to one crew, and of course in this game mode you can survive on one crew. This is I want Balázs to be on the stream, but I don't think he's coming.
Tank! 12 o'clock! Point blank! Hit! Push short. Adjust up. Tank! 12 o'clock! Near!
Artillery strike incoming!
Target damaged! Soldier unconscious. We've been hit! Target damaged!
Yeah. Shouldn't have tried. I don't even know why, but I'm so familiar with arcade mechanics that it's just not gonna work. I have 3 viewers right now. I don't know who else is here. Just hope someone is. Holy shit, it jumped to 4. Welcome, whoever is up. There's a delay on the stream, so you might not be immediately noticed in voice when you join, so maybe you should stick around a little. Holy Jesus. Na, visszatért. Elég is volt az árkádból, tessék megrövedni, meg... Na. Nagyon csodálatos. Akkor joinolsz. Vagy nem. Várunk egy kicsit. He was here in the... Ja, hát azt meg is értem, én már nagyjából készen vagyok. Szóval azért gondoltam erre a stream later, but he's a returning person. Don't worry about it. So you can see it in the title, this is not an exclusively English stream, so... I had about enough of playing arcade. We'll move back to 6.0 because that would be fun. More fun, or 4.7. That would be fun. But I believe that it is time to just go forward a little bit. Oh, wow. Alright. I think I wanna keep it in English. It's about it with this thing. I do want to get the Fox, but I don't think I'm gonna get it today. I'm gonna play a few more matches with the Centurion, and then I think I'm gonna move to either Naval or Air. Something along the lines. Maybe I will take out the MiG-29 for a spin, but I'm unsure. As of right now, I'm just time to play a few matches, and then it's not be that long of a stream because I want to go to bed early, but I don't know when. I already have a terrible sleep. I'm a terrible sleeper, so nothing really helps about that.
Into your vehicle. Ready up. Driver ready. Gunner ready. Loader ready.
Usually I get to sleep well because I'm somewhat more tired and more relaxed. I'm trying to get a bit more tired and then sleep. Yeah, that's fine. Go take a shower. Get ready. I think we're gonna go on for an hour and or maybe a little bit more, and then I'm gonna leave because I want to jump in bed, watch some videos, and then I want to fall asleep whenever the feeling hits me. That's the only way I can actually fall asleep, so there is no point of actually forcing myself to go early. So I'm gonna do what must be done. And then tomorrow we are gonna see what the year is gonna take for me, and then I will see what the day is gonna be for me. The repair season is back, so I'm gonna have to spend more time on working, which means that less time for streams but more money, which means that I'm gonna be an asshole and spend more money on War Thunder, basically, in the sense that I won't have the time to actually play the game. This is actually how monetization is supposed to work, and not like being a lazy fuck. I don't think I should be here watching that. Should be. I'm in a really fucking shit position. Did I actually just bounce off? I'm not gonna lie. Type 59. That's T-55 in Chinese service. Bounced off, didn't work out. That's sad. It should just eat hash on their head and then die, but the Centurion can't have hash. God, what's going on there? Got that dead look on his face. I see you, guy.
Target destroyed.
That was quite a lucky shot, but it did work out, and that's the only thing that really matters. More of them out there. I don't have a commander now, so I don't want to use the commander to shoot the gun. The T-54 and 1951. Behind him. Behind him. Oh, cool. No, he was behind the stairs. Interesting. Nice, but I don't think I should go to B. Or not. I don't know. FE 4005. Hey, look, there's a fox. Wow, look at that. It's a Rui cat. ZA. Rui cat. Done. Only saw the shot, but by that was too late. I don't think I want to spawn the boss fight just for funs, just for the last, just for the boots. There's a boys there. An incredibly low tier cores there for where the fuck we are playing right now. Not 3 people. Wow.
Into your vehicle. Ready up. Driver ready. Gunner ready. Loader ready.
the Russians are here. Where's all the other match? That's kind of cool, especially now.
Load rocket! We've been hit!
They only need to hit me once, and I have died immediately. Oh my god. Oh god. Again, we are playing against the Russians, and the Germans, and the French, and we have all the other nations. It's not a good look, especially when you have like two XM800s, which is not bad if they can actually spot, but they can't spot if there are 59 enemies actively hunting them down. So they have no right to be existing.
We've been hit!
Well, that's not good.
We've been hit!
Oh god.
Our running gear is out of order.
They're not gonna leave out much action where I'm just literally in the game and dying, and because I have an anti-air in the game, I just haven't got a put in the. Yeah, we are getting pushed off the map, and they don't even have gas, because why would they have gas? For what? For what reason exactly? I think it was here. Spot with the machine gun, so this doesn't seem to eat my moving, but I can't stop because then I die.
We've been hit! Loaders, son!
Hi. Didn't really had anything to write home about. I don't have anything to write home about. I went 2 matches and both of them were shit. I died a lot. Let's take another match. If it goes well, we'll continue with the British ground. If it's not, then I'm gonna play some jets. Because it's been a while since I actually played some jets for fun. So I'm gonna play a fair bit of jets. Not much, maybe 2 or 3 games. Depends on how well they are going to go. But first we're gonna see if the rule of 3 continues. And because that, then
To battle. Ready up. Driver ready. Gunner ready. Loader ready.
oh yeah, here's the Elan. Oh my God, what does the Suzuki Swift do? What is the Mercedes-Benz E-Class doing, and why is that an STR? We are the same vehicle. Oh no, there's a different cannon. Wow. You only went through the Peugeot. Guten Tag. Everything is going on well.
Target hit. We've been hit. Spotted. Loaded.
You said what?
We lost the track. Target destroyed. Armor piercing. Loaded.
Alright, let's see.
They hit us.
Guess what it was? Something that even if I was looking exactly at him, I probably wouldn't have been able to kill, because it's a you know, IS4. Thank you. IS4 is kind of my pain is the Soviet heavies and American heavies in this tier, because they are still basically World War II heavies, in the sense that they are following the same principle of being heavily armored, and if you don't have heat, then you have a problem. Or like, yeah, you have APDS, but they at least have angled armor. Sometimes you are fine without, with like APDS going through angled armor. That hash can also help. IS4M. Yeah, the IS4M is not gonna hit the visual. Just a kind of a pain in the ass to play against the American heavies, because and the Soviet heavies. they won't be a problem later, but this is exactly the type, the tier where they do possess a threat. If I meet them in a down tier with a chieftain, I don't think they will be much of a problem, because if you think about it, the chieftain is moving past the first generation APDS types of issues, and they are prominent. First generation APDS is basically works that way. Very good for a while. Oh god. You think I can outload him?
Squash it! Target damage! Yes, we've been hit!
Yeah, I couldn't outload him and he got his driver first. Oh, hello. But that fight with the IS-3 didn't work out as well as I planned it would. I think I can respawn with the Centurion and try again something. But again, the IS-3's armor is really tricky. And when the hash decides that it doesn't want to work, then there's really not much you can do about it. Best is to flank it. But again, we are both heavy tanks. I may be able to flank him, but he still retained his ability to move, so he could just fuck me in that regard. Then I could use, but again, this is lost more on. That's perfectly nice if you can join for matchup. What? I just said it and then I suddenly have committed explode. Because there was an opal there. Let's try something against that opal. It's out, I'm shooting here. I'm not gonna try and get the nuke because I know I can't get the nuke. Nukes are not really my... Oh god. Wow. At least I'm good for bait, if for nothing else. Oh hey, look, it's the hind with the cool cockpit. That's actually something I don't mind. The hind with the cool cockpit is the hind with the cool cockpit. It's fun. I like that hind with the funny cockpit. It's not good, but it looks cool, at least. Blood has that radar. The IS-4M died. He just not lived. The Yak 141 is a VTOL plane, so it is automatically not a brick because you can use whiffing. The Yak 141 isn't good at whiffing, but it's good enough. I'm gonna die here, but I don't care.
We've been hit.
I was actively searching for the brick. Apparently, the brick, the bird, the funny entire. So that's why I went there and died. All right, let's see. If you want to come, then you can add me. I'm gonna stay here. Let you see the profile. What the hell is this? Yes. Yeah, sure, just hit me up and legyen fény, legyen tánc. Nem kell 7.7-be menni. If you don't want to. Hozzal, amit szeretnél. Én igazodok. Kérd, hogy a 7.7-nek többet hozol, mert akkor nem igazodok. Mert oda nehéz. There's a thought. Why is it at 8.3? Like I said, if you're going over 7.7, then I can't really do much. So 7.7 should be the max. Yeah, that's nice. Let's get going. If you're ready. 7. Yeah, let's go. Let there be light. Oh, wow.
Into your vehicle.
Button up. Driver ready. Gunner ready.
Loader ready.
Wait, you're in. Wow, it used to be in the same. I used to be in the same clan, but then I left. Wow. So now my god, that hurt. Yeah, that's the most annoying thing in the game right now. They should just not change your ammo composition at all if you unlock a new shell, even though Gaijin for some reason still does it. And I remember that sometimes it was mentioned in like a roadmap, a dev blog, or they actually tried to change it, but it did not, and that was not.
The gun! It's ready for action!
I am camping.
Armor piercing! Loading!
Target destroyed!
Marder is dead, but he's not alone.
Armor piercing! Loaded!
Now we're gonna use patience as the most important part of warfare. Look at that!
Target destroyed!
That used to be a Dicker Max. Not really appropriate for this tier, but
Piercing loaded!
I can see the reason why you could.
We hit! We've been hit!
Yeah, it's time for a pincer attack. Oh.
Target damage!
Armor piercing! Loaded!
There's a BTR in here. Got a BTR. Take a more active look towards the point, or else you might as well just fucking die. I don't plan on that. Might as well just happen. As we are suddenly getting flanked or hit by someone away from there. Not particularly.
Advance! Roger that. Advancing. We've been hit!
There should be someone around there. The risk I took was calculated. But damn, am I bad at math. No, not actually, I am slightly decent at math. Good enough to take classes entirely based on mathematics. In my opinion, though, that's mathematics is not the hardest one as long as you get the logic of it. But yeah, people are very different in that sense, that they are better at different uh, type of subjects. I am slow but rather good at mathematics. I am terribly slow when it comes to actually counting the numbers together, but coming up with a solution for a problem is quick. I can do that. So I'm taking a course where that is mainly the idea. We did actually win this match, which is fun.
Target hit. Target destroyed.
That was a nice game. That was a really nice game. Got a bunch of experience as well. That was well worth it. It was absolutely well worth it. Absolutely well worth it. What's the time? We have nice time. We up for one more match? Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. If I muted the game, then it will be easier to focus on that. But then everyone else would have a worse experience. Because also I would have a worse experience. I could mute maybe everything else other than myself, and I could still hear the game, but nobody else, and that would help. But if there is something that will fix a lot of problems, is if I have a Discord server and we could join voice chat. But as of right now, I don't want
Ready up.
to really go around with that idea yet. Maybe I will. Sure. What else? What if not a full up tier? It always have to be a full up tier. Except not really. A lot of times it's fine. I don't think there's that much of a problem with up tiers. In my opinion, at least, I don't always get an up tier, but yeah, there's a lot of times where there are a lot of gravity BRs. But at least here it's kind of working out. Kind of. There's someone in there.
We've been hit!
leopard one. This was a really hard question. If heat or a stabilizer is better, and sometimes a stabilizer is better, and sometimes the heat is better. Oh hey, I literally just fucking spawned. How nice of them. How nice! Well, that was the match for me, I guess. The leopard one just took me out. Without a question. It just... Holy crap. I literally just spawned.
Been hit. Driver's stuck.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait here. Oh, hey, look, that is the... What's that? Someone really brought 1.3 Stuka into 7.7. Yeah, on a close quarters combat map, surely. Stabilizer is better, but then again... It depends on so much things that it gets annoying. By the way, we are getting completely fucked. There is no other way to say it. We are getting annihilated. Only C because people getting spawn camp is not fun. Never was fun. Yeah, we have helis. Choppers inbound. The helicopters inbound. The fucking helicopters in. Get in the fucking helicopter, Blaskovic.
Target destroyed.
God damn.
They hit us. Target destroyed. The engine is burning. We've been hit.
We should just do some closer support because makes more sense right now. To not spend more points on the Conqueror. I can see an enemy plane, but I first want to drop my bombs on it. So it is not a jet. Or is it? No, it's it's an SK-60. That's a. Yeah, I kinda know that. Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. That's not an SK-60. It's an IL-28. Hello. Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun. That's alright. Well, new threat was not eliminated, but I still got 2 kills, I guess. That's fine, because the U4 didn't kill me, the game ended. What in God's name did you just mean by that, my guy? How did I die to the fucking Messerschmitt when I got deleted by the Boom Boom? You know, the kaboom, the Yesriko. Oh, there we go. We're getting some battle pass stuff. Maybe I can actually get that Mariner that I've been looking forwards for a while now. Boy, you're itching stuff. The Fox is doing well. It's 9,000 by more XP, and we got the Fox. So how are you time-wise? Yeah, I guessed. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's I can't blame you for that. Have a good night. Take a good rest. Yeah, good night. I think it is the best time to actually bring out some jets because I didn't play them for a while, and I think this is a prime time to have a bit of a, well, not fun because this is a completely random type of gameplay. When you go up here at 13.0, you get full up tier and you get uh, killed by AMRAAMs basically because you're not American. So that's about how well it goes for. Let me hear the challenge. It's not. I'm not sure if I want to accept it, especially right now. I want all the fuel in the world, and then we are going in hot. Blood has grinded the Americans. This is basically the problem. Yeah, the internet is also getting a bit low, a bit slower, so the stream is losing a bit of connection, which isn't good. Shouldn't really burn this much fuel because this thing doesn't really have much anyways. But at least this thing has a really good radar. Like it has a search pulls up or something that the Tomcat doesn't have. Just tell me. Won't hurt anyone. You tell me. Don't have this 120, but it doesn't really matter. Found one. Megjött a banános Joe. Oh, hey, look at that! If it's not a Gripen, then what is it? Eat shit.
Look.
You're not getting away with this. But neither will I, because active radar homing missiles can be dodged. Sad. But that's just how it is. Just don't. This plane is stock. It will be much easier if I had the anti-G suit and the hydraulics. Currently, this does not have hydraulics. I'm gonna play one more match with M29G. And I believe so that I'm gonna play this match and very well may shut down the stream. I'm not sure, but I am thinking about ending the stream early. British Striker line. I don't have the Striker line finished. I am grinding the Harrier Mark 7 right now.
All right.
Like, good. Also, we'll have to spay the GR1A, or the Jaguar. So it's inevitable that that's gonna happen sometimes. The entire British fighter, and yes, maybe sometimes, but not today. Not today. It's impossible to go through every single plane that the British has to offer. Have a bit of success with every one of them. But I don't want to have 50 miles, 50 kilometers an hour.
Over G.
Oh, good God! Look at that.
Over G. Over G. Look.
Yeah, he's dying.
Look.
I don't think he's gonna get out of that one so easily.
Lock. Over G. Over G. Lock. 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 Roll right. Lock. Right.
It's time for me to leave this match. Gently just run the fuck away. I have lost all my missiles. My best course of action is to leave or flank them.
Roll left. Over G.
It's not called a flanker for nothing, you know.
Roll left.
And the plan is very simple. Aim 9M. I'm not gonna stop spamming missiles in a top tier match, because that's pretty much all this plane has, R-73Es. If I can't use the R-73Es, then I can't use nothing, especially against the Gripen. I wanted to kill the Gripen, didn't work out, so I died. Because I should not really try and dogfight the Gripen, which is much lighter and much better, and just generally a better close-in dogfighter. I could energy fight it, but top tier doesn't really allow that. Usually, doesn't really like that. I believe so. I should stop the stream though, for a very simple reason that I am. I should get going, getting ready for tomorrow, all the time, all the thing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave for today. Thanks for being here, and well, and gonna play some more next stream. Not now though. I'm gonna go again. Well, thanks for being here, and see you next stream. Goodbye. Take care.